before we head to the United Kingdom on Thursday, and before we get there, we're in Honolulu, Hawaii tonight, in front of 1,332 people at the Hawaii Convention Center, and this is Sin. I know that this show's going to probably do shit because we're in Hawaii, but who gives a rat's ass? Let's go to Hawaii. In a pre-show, I've had Subpar Wrestling or Heat live on YouTube. It's the pre-show of Impact Wrestling Sin, and in a pre-show about Subpar Wrestling a Little Heat, Rosemary, Madison Rain, and Jordan Grace defeated Michelle Morgan, Sue Young, and the Undead Maid of Honor. When Rosemary defeated the Undead Maid of Honor by pin for the Red Redding. Jordan Grace 30, Madison Rain 40, Rosemary 35, the Undead Maid of Honor 29, Sue Young 26, Michelle Morgan 29. No working is 34E plus. Is that in properly now? Good. That wasn't even in properly, even though it was charging. There we go. Problem solved. Oh, here we go. I've plugged that in, so the computer's now going to freeze the game because I've plugged in the charging cable and it can't go. Oh dear. Yay! Thank you. We've finally got there. In a future round of Pro Wrestling Little Heat, Ace Austin, Rick Raju, Tetsuya Naito, and Moose defeat PJ Black, Willie Mack, Falabar, and David Starr in 759 when Ace Austin defeat Willie Mack by another fold. David Starr 34, Falabar 34, Willie Mack 40, PJ Black 53, Moose 38, Tetsuya Naito 57, Rick Raju 33, Ace Austin 29, PJ Black and Technical. So yeah, I'm going back to a very old-fashioned style opening package tonight. Not one I've done in a while, but we'll see how it goes. In a decent feature match, Goldberg makes his first match appearance for Impact Wrestling, defeating Pete Williams in 10:26 by the jackhammer. Bill Goldberg 46, Pete Williams 36. That's why I won't go on wrestling. But because I've got an abundance of hardly any heels, I need to hire 3 more heel wrestlers. He got a match tonight on the pre-show as a special guest. The story behind it is Pete Williams was pissing off the authority figures. So Bill Goldberg went out there and taught him a lesson. Simple. And we're not responding again. Come on, computer. I'm trying to record this. It's alright for you if I'm playing on my own, which I never do. You know, not responding's fine. But right now, we're recording. Thank you. In a preach about Subpar Wrestling Little Heat, Eli Drake and Don Castle defeat the Hawaii Line and whatever that name is. In 8:24, and Eli Drake defeat Karamari by pin of the Gravy Train. Eli Drake and Don Castle showed us from his team together. Don Callis just managed to pick up chemistry. Don Castle 46, Eli Drake 44, Kamina 28, Hawaiian 9 23. No occurrence, of course. I had to bring in a couple of Hawaiian people off for one-night deals, and here they are. On the pre-show, getting defeated by Eli Drake and Dalton Castle, who showed extreme chemistry teaming together, which is very odd. In a pre-show bout, this is your pre-show main event. In a pre-show bout, we didn't have much, had decent wrestling, but not much heat. Clack and Kenta defeat Killer Cross and Michael Algan at 11:53, and Kenta defeat Killer Cross by the Bazooki knee kick. In terms of winning work, Pac Essentials and Arts, Killer Cross the weak link. Kenta 57, Pac 69, Michael Algan 45, Killer Cross 34. Kenta in performance 57C minus. Beautifully done. And the computer will probably freeze now because we've got an angle instead of a wrestling match. Thank you. 60C for the opening angle of Impact Wrestling's pre-show tonight. Impact Wrestling hosts Sin, and the biggest sin is the feuds that are flying high in Impact. The men and women are ready for battle. Tonight, winner takes all with Magnus. Takes all. Will Magnus win the Impact title and keep the NWA, or will Sammy win the NWA and keep the Impact title? AJ comes back to Impact pay-per-view with his opponent Nick Nemeth. 1 month after their epic encounter, Chris Jericho meets CM Punk in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Finally, the X Division has been hotting up tonight, and tonight TJP and Will Ospreay will meet with a bout on the line, and the only way to win will be to climb that ladder. And now Impact Plus, AEW, and New Japan Pro Wrestling presents Impact Wrestling Sin. We don't have any Pyro tonight, because the venue is very small, and it probably set fire to the venue. I have frozen the game, because I'm trying to get down to the bottom of the writing, thank you. Josh goes, welcome to Sin. Tonight, me, Don, and Tony have a big night ahead of us. And Don goes, AJ's coming back to Impact is huge. and tonight is his first pay-per-view back. And Tony goes, don't forget all New Japan Global titles will be defended tonight, and OVE have got some big competition. One of the matches had to change. Alex was meant to be taking on the Gorillas of Destiny. That will not be happening tonight because we have had to move them into a position due to booking reasons with New Japan. And the titles, it only seemed fair that they get into the match I've put them in. Hello. Oh, can we stop freezing, please? You know, I'm trying to record this. This is ridiculous. I'm trying to record so I can start doing the Monday Night and SmackDown for this week. And yeah, you're just going to freeze, ain't you? Right, while we sit here to wait for the game to actually catch up with us, how is everyone doing? Are we okay? I don't really know what to say because I'm here working wrestling. So yeah, if you didn't know, Impact Wrestling are doing monthly events now on Impact Plus. I think this has totally died on us. Oh, you no fucking hell. Excuse my French, guys. Right, I'll be back once I get this working again, if I can. I'll be back when this gets working because it took 6 minutes to do the pre-show. So I'll get back once I can get this working. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in a minute. This is not responding. Decent. Hello, guys. Welcome back. OBS just crashed. Where? Everything's crashing today. There's hardly anything up. We'll try again to get this done. Right, part 2. I'm going to have to get a shortcut open in a bit anyway because I need to edit 2 episodes of wrestling now instead of 1. Hooray. In the Ballads of Pro Wrestling and Little Heat, Zero and Bucanero from CMML, who are your current reigning defending IWGP Global Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, defeat LAX and the North in 9:46 for now. Zorro defeat Ethan Page by pinfall. Zorro Brook make defense number 1 of his IWGP Global Junior Heavyweight Tag Team. Go and watch Ethan Page's vlog on YouTube. Ethan Page, please send me a shirt. Please send me something. I keep bloody holding up your bloody vlog on my channel. Santana 37, Ortiz 36, Josh Alexander 32, Ethan Page 38, Ray Bucanaro 24, Alzaro 35, and this is still not working. No work improvements. Awesome. Back to rotation notes before we click next. This computer's been a right nuisance today, isn't it? In a poor match, Jeff Cobb defeated Madman Fulton in 9:25 by film of the Tour of the Islands. Madman Fulton 30, Jeff Cobb 37. No work improvement. I don't know whether it's Bull Guard causing all this. 35E plus, because it is doing a lot of shit in the background all the time. And it's really irritating because it slows down this PC so much. Yeah, there we go again. Not responding. Oh, for God's sake. Everything's been shut down that could possibly be doing this. In a poor match, Sienna returns. Also, Elson Combi, Priestley debuts. Havoc, Ohio, and Kira Hogan defeated Scarlett Bordeaux. Brooke Adams, Beth Phoenix is back in wrestling and back wrestling for Impact Wrestling. April Books and Talon Dashwood in 8:30 when B. Priestley defeated Scarlett Bordeaux by pinfall. Beth Phoenix, old school face, very good. Talon Dashwood left the game. Sienna, old school face. Cocky gimmick, awful. Old school heel. Cocky gimmick. Talon Dashwood 34. April Books 49. Beth Phoenix 36. Brooke Adams 32. Scarlett Bordeaux 24. Kira Hogan 41. Havoc, Ohio 38. Bree Priestley 24, Awesome Kong 41, Sienna 32, Beth Phoenix in Rumble, Techno, Flying and Performance, and Brooke Adams in Performance. So tick and a tick for you two ladies. 39D plus. And yeah, it's starting to go now. In a battle at Decent Wrestling number 3, Will Ospreay defeated TJ Perkins in a ladder match for 15:26. When Will Ospreay retrieved the item, Will Ospreay is now your Impact X Division champion. Ospreay 54, TJ Perkins 42. TJ Perkins in proven performance. So Will Ospreay is now the IWGP Global IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, the one that was part of New Japan, not the global one which everyone's allowed to use. And he's the X Division Champion. I don't think anyone has done that in the history of in real life at the same time. Well, I might have to Google that. In about a good wrestling, a decent match of the crowd, the Briscoe brothers defeated Ohio versus everything in 11:41 when Jay Briscoe defeated Jay Chris by pinfall the Spike Driller, Dre Driller. Jake Chris 42, Dave Chris 49, Mark Briscoe 61, Jay Briscoe 76. No work improvements. Both teams showed extra chemistry and teaming together, which is good at 65C. I can't complain with that. In about a decent wrestling number 3, Drago, Mighty Skull, Matt Sydal defeated the Rascals, Dez, Trey, and Rents In 8:13, when Drago defeated Rents by the Dragon's Lair. Rents 40, Trey 34, Des 48, Matt Sydal 45, Mighty Skull 51, and Drago 30. Mighty Skull Flying at 44D. Ding ding. Nice little match. Enjoyed that. Because I haven't got enough heels or faces, I'm definitely going to be bringing in Jimmy Havoc. In the Bavard Subpar Wrestling, a little heat, Brian Pillman, Maxwell Jacob Ferdinand, and the Gorillas of Destiny defeat Flip Gordon, Adam Page, and the Deaners in 8-12, and Brian Pillman Jr. defeat Jake Deaner by pinfall. Jake Deaner 33, Cody Deaner 33, Adam Page 28, Flip Gordon 51, Maxwell Jacob MJF 33, Brian Pillman Jr. 30, Tonga Luar 36, Tama Tonga 33. No work appearance. 40D minus, not the best match. In a decent match, Kenny Omega defeated Zack Sabre Jr. in 12:52 by pinfall the Cloth Wrath. Zack Sabre Jr. 50, Kenny Omega 60. Oh, for God's sakes. Just click. I might just skip looking at work improvements. There's no work improvements, 57C minus. Let's see if I can get something done off this. In about a decent match, middle of cheap, Bandido defeated Rick Swan in 8:22 by pinfall the Asian Moonsault. Bandido is now the IWGP Junior Global Heavyweight Champion. Bandido, old school heel gimmick, cocky gimmick, going for an average Rich Swanson off his game. These two have great chemistry in their performance. Stan Collis and John Mastery pretty good when calling matches together. Bandido 54, Rich Swan 46. No work appearance. Well done, Bandido, and welcome to Impact Wrestling. Of course, he wasn't here last. Impact don't get to appear on weekly impacts at the moment because of Dragon Gate. Assholes. In a decent match, Stu Bennett defeated Cody Rhodes in 11:55 by pinfall the Spinebuster. Stu Bennett 51, Cody Rhodes 54. He sustained a broken scalp alert but finished the match, which is good of him. 54C minus, so he's going to be out for a while, so I only need 2 heels. Thank you, Tommy. Can we move on to the next match, please? In about that great wrestling, a decent wrestling crowd, the Young Bucks defeated the Lucha Brothers in a 2-out-of-3 falls match of 15:07 by 2 falls to 1 after losing the first, with the final fall happening when Matt Jackson defeated Ray Fiennes by putting more bang for your buck by 2 falls to 1 after losing the first. Okay, so Lucha Brothers got the first fall, then the Young Bucks got the final 2. Young Bucks make defense number 1 of their IWGP Global Heavyweight Tag Team Championship and second defense of their World Tag Team titles. Ray Phoenix 65, Pentagon Jr. 64, Matt Jackson 74, Nick Jackson 72. No work improvements. Believe me, all of these storylines are going to happen until Bound for Glory, at which point the fireworks end. In a superb match, John Moxley defeated El Generico in 9:43 by pinfall the Death Rider. John Moxley was rid off his game. El Generico 74, John Moxley 62, El Generico in performance 64C. Not complain with that. In a terrible match, Tessa Blanchard defeated Taya Valkyrie in 13:59 by pinfall the Buzzsaw. She makes defense number 4 of the Impact Knockouts title. Taya Valkyrie 35, Tessa Blanchard 25. No welcome improvements of 32E+. Hold on a minute, is that Adam Cole in Impact Wrestling? In a decent match, Adam Cole defeated Rob Van Dam in 8:13 by pinfall the Panamas Sunrise. Rob Van Dam 42, Adam Cole 59. No work improvements, Ego Maniac, cocky gimmick, great. So, NXT released Adam Cole. His contract was coming up. WWE didn't want him on the main roster, so they refused to re-sign his contract, very similar to what's happening with Bayley. So Impact Wrestling jumped in and hired him. Can you blame me? It's Adam Cole, baby. So I'm having a quick drink. So I'm hoping I can get this done, let the computer sort itself out for a bit, and then come back later on this evening and try and get Raw and SmackDown done before bed. In about a great heat of decent wrestling, Christian Cage defeated Dave Batista in 15:23 by pinfall using underhanded tactics. Dave Batista 52, Christian Cage 54. No work moves. Adam Cooperland did some good work at ringside. He will be having some action on this week's Impact. So in the United Kingdom, as I said, we're travelling to the United Kingdom this Thursday for a TV taping, so that'll be good. 47D, can't complain with that. In about that good wrestling and decent match for the crowd, Jay Lethal defeated Johnny Impact in 20 minutes 04 by pinfall the Hail to King. Jay Lethal makes fans number 1 of his IWGP Global title, given to him by Ring of Honor. Johnny Impact 54, Jay Lethal 64, no work for 60C, I cannot complain. And by the way, I know that this is going to be outdated because of when this is being recorded, but I love the fact as soon as Anthem by AXS TV in America, which will be great for Impact Wrestling, guaranteed with the way their company is at the moment. And getting on there will be good for the wrestlers and the company itself. I love the fact as soon as they do that, because Ring of Honor, I think, shown on there, I was like, oh my god, Impact's now going to buy Ring of Honor. Oh, I love rumours. If it actually happens and Tom Callis has denied it, it'll be more amusing, but we'll see. But it does mean that Anthem now own the Ring of Honor HD Net stuff from the HD Net era, which is when I got into Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor was great. To now where it's just a company with a few decent wrestlers like Philip Gordon and filling enterprises I do enjoy. But apart from that, I don't really watch it. I only watch the big pay-per-views. Now Ring of Honor. In a decent match, Sami Callihan defeated Magnus in 2004 by pinfall for the Cactus Special. Sami Callihan is now the NWO World Heavyweight Champion and the Impact World Champion. Magnus is retiring to the end. Magnus 45, Sami Callihan 57. Noah Chris 53 C-. Sami Callihan is one of the best wrestlers in the world today. He is an amazing heel. He is an amazing in-ring worker. And his feud, I haven't watched this week's Impact yet, but his feud with Tessa Blanchard is one of the best, heel works feuds I've seen in a while. And he's doing great. Him and Tessa work really well together in the ring. The next social match, Chris Jericho defeated CM Punk in a fourth Canada Away match in 25-22 by pinfall with a handful of tights. CM Punk 76, Chris Jericho 71. CM Punk in performance, Chris Jericho flying in 65C. Better colour commentary and better announcing. Ugh. I'll deal with that later. I can't be asked. And then in a battle that had fantastic heat and great wrestling, AJ Styles defeated Nick Nemeth in 29-56 by pinfall the Stars Clash. AJ Styles 71, Nick Nemeth 54. Nick Nemeth in flying and performance, a 60C. We will end Impact Wrestling from Hawaii, the special edition. This is where the game will crash. No, there you go, brief crash. A 62C overall, increased our popularity in 45 regions, which is good because we've only got 45 popularity all over the world. So we need to build this company back up, and we're doing so. After 5 hours of wrestling, 6 including pre-show, Impact Wrestling is done. My friends, I'm sorry that we've been having a few technical issues today, but hopefully you enjoyed the episode just the same. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you again real soon.